Hey there. Welcome back. Master Fast Vlog. Day 26. Let's get into it. I'm recovering right now. Today overall was a great day. Got a lot of work done. Made progress on my visa to Brazil. We're hosting this event in Brazil in the mountains, so we gotta get our visa so we can go. And yeah, had lunch with my buddy Jalter. Eat relatively clean. I had grape juice in the morning, some tea, I think. First time having caffeine since breaking the fast, and didn't really care much for it. It was light. It was like a lemon tea, but felt really dry in my mouth. Think I'll stay away from caffeine for now. Just feels empty to me. It feels like it's kind of like a Band-Aid, or just like it's like you're riding a horse. It's like whipping the horse a little bit, so like the horse speeds up, but eventually it's gonna get tired. So had some bubble tea, actually, like a little bubbles, which tasted delicious, but again, it's like now I'm realizing instantly kind of like what my body accepts and rejects, and it's a bit challenging, but just got to keep an open mind and see what the body wants. So the main attraction of today was, so we went to get our pictures taken at the mall, and we were planning on going to this place, Be Vegan, so we can get like vegetable soup, because I've been really enjoying vegetable broth. It's just been really nice. So the pictures ended up taking longer, so we're like, all right, where should we eat? I was like, I don't even know if I need to eat, but we ended up going downstairs, saw friends, which was great. Then I was like, all right, we were gonna eat some cooked food. I was like preparing for that, so I was like, all right, I figure I'll fill up on juice and then eat a little bit of cooked food as like a dessert, so that way I'm not like filling up on something that I'm unsure about, because the real fear for me is just like random foods have been kind of like triggering me, and I just want to take it, one food at a time, one step at a time. And if I'm gonna make a mistake, make a small mistake. So like, eat a bite of a cracker and then wait 20 minutes and just like see how my body responds, instead of eating the whole box and then be like, oh no, that was a bad idea. I haven't eaten crackers yet, but whether it's not, grilled mushroom or tofu or salad, there's still so many different foods that I haven't consumed yet, and I'm trying to take it slowly, one step at a time. So I had some juice. So I went and got beetroot juice, carrot juice, and coconut water. I was like, okay. First, I started with the beetroot juice. Not a good idea. I think it I think it like triggered this, like it was like an allergic reaction almost. Like I drank like half of it, and I was like pretty, thirsty, and it's juice, so I'm like, all right, it's fine, fruit, whatever. I wasn't like super mindful. I didn't really like think or sit with it. I just kind of like drank it, and then honestly, I don't really, I do know what happened next, but it was all this blur, because all of a sudden my body, I could feel like my stomach didn't hurt, right? So I felt my stomach feel painful when I had like I ate watermelon and like didn't really sit with it. When I combined too many foods, I was like eating like corn and mushrooms and like juice, and I felt, I was like, all right, too many, and I like could tell, like trace back why my stomach was acting up. But this was just like a full out allergic reaction. It was kind of like, I felt like I was back at a Cambo ceremony. My whole body was just like getting hot, and I was just like, okay, like what's going on? Next thing I know, I realized like my mouth was super dry, and then I started drinking the carrot juice, and it tasted disgusting. It tasted like bitter, dry, and just, I don't even know the word for it in Vietnamese. I think it's chat. But it's just like, yeah, I think it's just like extremely bitter and dry. And then I was like, all right, get some coconut water. So I drank coconut water, which tasted okay. Like last night I was drinking coconut water, it tasted amazing. Tonight it was like something was up with my taste buds. My body was just in this like full out, hey, we gotta like take a break from food. Like we're fixing something, or this is triggering something. And then I just like laid there. I was like, wow, this is not very fun. But it didn't last long. That's the good news. The good news, it only lasted like 30 minutes. But I noticed this pattern in me, and I think I picked it up from all these headaches. Is when I get in pain, it's like this mind is like, oh, well, there goes the rest of the night. This was like 8:30. It's like, oh, you're gonna feel like maybe it was like 8 or yeah, something like that. It's like this is gonna be a tough night. I like pictured myself going to sleep in pain, like getting super 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 high, and going to sleep in pain. And that to me was a breakthrough to notice that thought pattern, because 20 minutes later I'm like, all right, I'm feeling better. Like I sat up, I was drinking soda water, drinking water. I like came out, I was like, all right, I'm good. Ate a little bit of mango, I was like coming back, and now I feel really good. So to me that was a lesson of like, sit with it. I was just like, I was talking to my stomach, like, I don't know, maybe I just needed that kind of like bodily bonding. Hadn't had it in a while or in a day or something. But beetroot juice, I think that's what did it, because after that, like, it started to feel, my mouth started to feel dry. I was like, this tastes weird, this tastes bad. And I'm like, all right, is this because of the food? Or actually, so I chugged the beetroot juice, and then I drank a little bit carrot juice, and then I started eating some food. So it was like stir-fried veggies, super healthy and like on the clean side. Maybe like a little bit of MSG and sugar, but like pretty clean. And it just tasted horrible. And I was just like, Jesus, this is what it's gonna be like to like eat food from now on. But then I realized even the carrot juice and coconut water tasted horrible. So I think it was just some reaction. Then we looked up online, and currently like drinking beetroot straight is like not a wise decision. It's like super detoxing. And so I slipped up. I made a mistake. And now I love myself so much more because of it. Yay! Isn't it a happy ending? So yeah, I'm not going to drink beetroot or eat that for a while, but I'm glad it happened. And I had like this kind of like detoxing urination. It kind of felt good. Like, I don't know what the beetroot did, but I feel like it's powerful. And I feel like drinking that, I don't know, got things brewing again. The good news is there was this like deep trust in my body, because the doubt came in. I was like, what did I just get myself into? Now like every time I eat something new, I'm going to freak out and my stomach's weak. And, the mind is going with all these like, oh, I'm a victim. I'm such an idiot. I should have never done the master fast. What the fuck was I thinking? Now my stomach's ruined forever. Not going to listen to that. Just let those thoughts be. Let them emerge. But then there's this deeper thought that was coming from my heart, which was just like, hey, the body's taking care of business. Like, let it do its work, like cheer the body on. The body is your friend. Befriend the body. So I was like talking to my stomach, and I was just like getting this Spartan motivation. I was like, you got this. We got this. Come on. Like, we're prepared. We can go to battle. We can fight this. We got it. And it made me feel a little bit better. Feel a little bit silly talking about it now, but it's all good. So yeah, that was my evening. And then I got home and made popcorn. I'm just like, excuse me, that's a little rude. I'll go to that. There we go. Is that better? I made popcorn. I knew I didn't need it. It was just like, I had such a bad experience with the food, and I didn't want to go to sleep with this judgmental belief, like, oh, food is going to make me feel bad, because that's not the case. Like, food is okay. Food is friends, and so is fruit, and so is grape juice, so is plasma. But I'm just trying to like keep things balanced and not let myself take one extreme or the other. So went home, made some popcorn. Tasted delicious. It was like really good, really salty, and I wouldn't say it made me feel better, but it did make me feel much worse. I feel like I've noticed with this food thing that I did my accountability last night, and one of my goals was food ? Because I'm like still figuring out like how to eat food, when to eat food, what to do with it. So I think there's 3 categories. There's like, all right, food that you eat that makes you feel better. There's neutral food, which doesn't make much of a difference, and then there's negative food. And in my transition back, I'm trying to focus on the neutral and the good foods. I ain't got time for that. If it's gonna make me feel bad, if it's gonna bring me down, if it's gonna make me feel bloated or get sick or have pain, I'm gonna cut it off. And that's a commitment, to me and to respecting my body. Even if it's something that I used to eat a lot, or that I had a belief system that this was really healthy, then no. So not the bad ones. The good ones, obviously, fruit, the fruit juice is sticking with that. It's the neutral where I gave myself permission for that, like popcorn or even regular corn. dried fruit, or I had some fried bananas. Like, I know it's not like the best for me, and it gave me amazing energy, but it's okay. I'm trying to like let myself, slowly transition into, figuring out what works best, and how I feel. But just had to give myself permission. Like, if it's neutral, by neutral I mean it tastes really good, and I have this habit and I enjoy eating it, but I only enjoy eating it up here. As soon as it gets down here, I know that it's not really making me feel better. It's just a cultural thing, a habitual thing, an addictive thing, and that's okay. Like, I'm not perfect, I'm not Buddha, just Santa Buddha, Rasta Moses. So that was that's where I'm at today. Beetroot juice, whatever, it is what it is. I feel better now, so I'm grateful for it. And yeah, overall I had a great day. I woke up like feeling so amazing. Sun was shining, so like I'm so glad I did this experiment. Overall, it's been an amazing experience, and I'm really excited to move forward. I did send an email to the people on the retreat that I'm going on Monday next week, and I said like, hey, look, can I get fruit for all the meals? So I'm happy. I'm proud of myself for that, because I'm so used to being the one who's easily triggered by lights or cigarettes or booze or even pollution, and I'm just like always making requests and demands because I gotta set my boundaries. Like, I don't want to stay quiet and then conform and then be in a ton of pain. So I'm just really proud of myself, because there's definitely some resistance there. Like, oh, I'm gonna be that hassle guy who just causes a ruckus and is super picky and demanding. But I was like, no, just speak my truth, tell them what I've been up to, and I'm sure they're gonna respond in a positive way. So I'm really glad I did that, and I'm looking forward to eating less beetroot tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna get to sleep because it's getting late. So thank you for watching Masterfast Day 26. Still here, still love myself, and my stomach is taking care of business. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business. Get that beetroot away. Hey, see you tomorrow.